Now, Good Morning Northwest, breaking news from Maui. More than 50 people dead this morning and 1,000 reported missing in the wildfires on the Hawaiian island. We're bringing you the newest information.
It's going to be a very normal day today. Temperature-wise, sky-wise, going to be absolutely beautiful. But then we start to build heat in over the weekend. It's going to be a scorcher next week. We'll have the details on that.
And threats to burn down Spokane. Then fires start breaking out in that same general area. This morning, an arrest. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning and thanks so much for being with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, August 11th. We're heading into a weekend. Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast.
I like the sound of that, heading into a weekend. Well, we do have a clear sky. It's a beautiful start to the day. Temperature-wise, yeah, not too shabby as we're sitting at 57 degrees right now. So a little on the cool side into Coeur d'Alene. You're in the lower 50s. Look at the 4 things we need to deal with. Sunshine, warm temperatures, beautiful. Clear and mild tonight. The Perseid meteor shower has been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Could be at really the peak over the next couple of days. And it looks like the night sky will help you out. Continued dry, and we're going to be heating next week. Temperatures right now into the mid-50s into the valley. You've got mid-40s into Deer Park. So, yeah, much cooler start there. And Cheney and Spangle, you're both at 52 degrees. Not a lot of cloud movement throughout the day. We'll see more coming in. That's going to be tonight in the early morning hours, and then it's going to clear out, and Saturday should be another beautiful day with some variable clouds throughout the day. We're going to see warmer temperatures coming in. Here's our day today. As we enter the noon hour, we'll be into the upper 70s. 85 will be the high today, so low to mid 80s all afternoon long.
We are tracking new details on the Maui wildfires. They spread rapidly due to very dry conditions stemming from a drought combined with powerful winds.
Officials now say at least 55 people have died and at least 1,000 people are still reported missing. Sydney Charles live at the Breaking Now desk with the very latest on the devastation.
That's right. Maui County officials say about 80% of those wildfires were contained overnight, but a threat still looms with fire fueling dry conditions and strong winds still in the forecast. There is also new video coming in showing just exactly how damaged the lands are there. So I want to show you this video that came in last night over the historic town of Lahaina, where officials say much of the town has been destroyed. In Maui, officials estimate over 1,000 structures, homes, businesses, stores, and more have been lost. The U.S. Coast Guard says it rescued at least 57 people who dove into the ocean to escape the fire.
At one point, it seemed like I might drown. I inhaled a lot of water.
Conditions across Maui remain treacherous with small fires still reported and phone service, power and water largely offline. Maui is now working to find 2,000 rooms to house displaced residents, and at the airport hundreds are holed up, sleeping on floors and waiting for flights off the island. And coming up in 30 minutes, details on assistance from the U.S. that's on its way to Hawaii right now. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you. A woman is in jail this morning accused of starting last week's wildfire near the Finch Arboretum.
Police caught her on the other side of the state in Tukwila. Detectives say they believe Vicki Smith started 3 fires last Thursday in West Spokane, including the Sunset Hill fire that forced hundreds of people from their homes. Investigators believe Smith is responsible for a number of threats written on a viaduct downtown saying, "Burn Spokane down." Smith is charged with 3 counts of first-degree arson and could face additional charges related to the graffiti threats. Smith is currently in the King County Jail.
Spokane Valley firefighters rushed to the scene of this RV fire that erupted into flames near Sprague and Sullivan at around 8 o'clock last night. Crews were able to put it out, keeping it from spreading to a nearby field. They say they are still investigating the cause of this fire.
You can expect more than 400 new parking spaces at the airport this fall. Spokane International Airport will soon begin work expanding the Sea Concourse lot, a project that's expected to be completed this November. During construction, parking in that space will be limited, but then you'll have lots more spaces. The sudden closure of Daybreak Youth Services continues to put stress on parents in the Spokane area who are seeking substance abuse care for their kids.
While many parents are scrambling to find alternatives, local medical organization Native Project wants parents to know about the services it offers. Native Project lead counselor says more patients are left with anxiety after Daybreak stopped operating.
People don't know what to do, don't know where to go. They're panicking. Well, how's my kid gonna get the care they need?
Counselor Heather Lemery says it's important for patients to continue to receive the care they need. Another treatment center, the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations in Spokane Valley, offers inpatient care. For outpatient care, though, contact the Native Project. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:05.
All right, let's check in with Mark looking at our temps for today.
Yeah, sunny, 85 is going to be our high today. We're going to be in the low to mid 80s all afternoon. So I figure maybe lunch, dinner, patios, decks, things like that.
Love it.
It's going to be perfect. We've got a gorgeous start to that. Breakfast on the deck? Okay, fine, you convinced me. We'll have a check of the forecast coming up.
Tomorrow, you can experience cultures from all around the world right in Riverfront Park. We'll have all the information you need coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And a federal court will hold the first hearing in one of the cases against former President Donald Trump. What we can expect after the break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo.
Whether you're hauling your boat to the lake or a team full of soccer players,
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Nobody beats perfection.
Summer storms, sudden, intense, dangerous. 4 News Now First Alert Weather warns you in advance.
up to quarter-size hail.
Keeping you informed until the threat is past and your family is safe. On the air, on the app, only on 4 News Now.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication.
As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are encouraging you to once again wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedoms we enjoy as Americans.
Stop into any Global branch and pick up a red pin to show your support. Then wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Save through Tuesday, August 15th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book at Bi-Mart.com. It's 20 pages of savings, including everything you need for camping, pantry essentials, and more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Whether you're going on a long trip or just your daily commute,
Perfection Tire's certified techs are your trusted resource for efficient, cost-effective repairs and routine maintenance.
Nobody beats perfection.
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The Writers Guild of America and Hollywood Studios will actually sit down today to negotiate.
For more than 100 days, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers and the Writers Guild of America have been at odds over the use of artificial intelligence, higher salaries, and better residuals from streaming platforms. The strike has already delayed the 75th Emmy Awards ceremony from September to January. This writer strike has already outlasted the standoff that took place in 2007 and part of 2008.
Today, a federal court in Washington, D.C. will hold the first hearing in the special counsel's election subversion case against former President Donald Trump. He has pleaded not guilty to 4 criminal charges related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. Today, lawyers are expected to debate the scope of a protective order over what Trump will be able to say publicly. Judge Tanya Chutkan has already overseen several cases related to the events of January 6, 2021.
The Biden administration is kickstarting the U.S. carbon removal industry. Today, the Department of Energy is announcing a $1.2 billion investment to suck carbon dioxide out of the air. The money will fund 2 new direct air capture hubs in Texas and Louisiana. They will build huge vacuum cleaners that suck up carbon dioxide from the air and store it underground. It's unclear what will happen to the carbon once it's extracted, but it could be used in industrial materials like cement. The Department of Energy says this plan could remove the equivalent of nearly 500,000 gas cars off the road a year.
All right, good Friday morning, 10-second takeaway. Cool start, we're there. Very sunny. We don't have any clouds up there. Light layers may be starting, shades all day. 85 will be the high today. It's going to heat up for the weekend.
Sports tourism is a major moneymaker for Spokane.
And it's only going to grow with the addition of 2 brand new USL soccer teams and the completion of the downtown stadium. It's right across the street. Right next door to that, though, the Podium brings in a wide range of different sporting events to the city already. These are huge revenue drivers for the local economy. Each event generates up to millions in revenue from tourism spending at local stores, hotels, and restaurants. In its first quarter of the year, the Podium brought in almost $47 million to the local economy.
And to have the Podium in this downtown location within close proximity to all of our restaurants and retail and similar facilities, it's an absolute game changer for the work that we're doing.
Now, the next event at the Podium is the World Badminton Tournament next month, bringing in athletes and others from more than 40 countries here to the Lilac City. If you ever watched like badminton in the Olympics, it's a little bit different than when you played like in PE class.
Is it? Could you imagine?
Much more intense. Well, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:11.
The Pac-12 turmoil coming up a little later. What's WSU going to do? The Board of Regents calls a special meeting for this morning in less than an hour to discuss next steps.
And right after the break, the area's biggest multicultural event is this weekend. Allison Martinez will preview unity in the community.
For BECU credit union members, freedom means free checking with no monthly maintenance fees and no minimum balance requirement. And it means access to your money whenever, wherever, with over 30,000 surcharge-free co-op network ATMs nationwide. So join us at BECU.
You'll find bright lights and rodeo nights at the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains, Montana, Labor Day weekend, August 31st through September 3rd. Come out for awesome rodeo action announced by the legendary Bob Tallman. PRCA Rodeo and Youth Mutton Bustin' August 31st, September 1st and 2nd. And don't miss the carnage on the Clark Fork Demo Derby, the biggest in the state when it rumbles the arena, September 3rd. Get your tickets today. Visit SandersCountyFair.com. Stop by the fair office or see us on Facebook and we'll see you at the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we have some of the best inventory we've had in years, including an entire city block full of used recent trade-ins, lease returns, and special purchases. Plus, all vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. And if you're looking for a new truck, SUV, or Camry, Toyota's got new inventory rolling in with great financing options. So make it a summer to remember and stop by Findlay Downtown Toyota today.
Why join UFCW 3000? I'm the lead person when we negotiate with employers for better wages, benefits, and working conditions.
I'm an essential worker.
During the pandemic, we couldn't work remotely.
We are workers in grocery stores,
healthcare, retail, and packing plants.
Thanks, UFCW 3000.
Our website can both answer your questions and connect you with our team who can help you explore your union opportunities.
You ready?
More than ready.
Blue Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
Are you ready to unleash the power of productivity? Get ready for the ultimate workhorse, the Kubota BX Series tractors at Adams Tractor. With a powerful engine, versatile attachments, and compact size, these tractors can tackle any job with ease. For a limited time, Adams Tractor is offering a special deal, 0 down, 0% APR financing for up to 84 months. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Visit Adams Tractor today and unleash the power of the Kubota BX Series tractors. We have loads of tractors in stock. Get yours now.
When I think of a mortgage advisor, I think of someone who is not approachable or friendly. But then we went to BECU and I met Lauren. She was like, this is how you buy a home. BECU changed my life and my family's life.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The region's biggest multicultural celebration kicks off tomorrow in Riverfront Park.
Unity in the community is meant to expand diversity and cultural awareness in the Inland Northwest. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live with a sneak peek at this event.
Good morning. I'm live here in Riverfront Park where this multicultural event will be happening tomorrow, Unity in the Community. Now we have some of the core team members who are making all of this happen this morning, and we're just talking about the event and everything people can expect. Now I'm here with Marisa, and you have a passport, which is a key feature of this event. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so our passport is handed to every child that comes through our cultural villages so they can go through, experience something about traditions and their culture, and they get a little stamp on their passport as they go through, and at the end they present that for their free bag of school supplies.
Wow, that's so fun. Now at each and every different of the location of the cultural villages that people stop by, there's going to be people there sharing traditions, sharing different items, things like that. Who are these people that are operating all of these booths?
These are all just volunteers. Wow. They're coming in to share a bit about their culture and their traditions, which is just so great.
That's so very special. Now, why is it important for people to come out and experience this event tomorrow?
Because they get to learn something new. Not everyone has the opportunity to travel, and so you get to take a little bit of a trip around the world, experience the traditions, and really take in the rich diversity that Spokane has to offer.
Absolutely, and there's so many different features going on in this event. Not only do we have these great cultural villages, but there's also food, there's performances, there's so much going on. There's also giveaways. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That's right. So after the kids and families get their passports stamped in the Cultural Village, they come to the STCU booth at the end of the Howard Street Bridge. We're so proud to be the in-partnership sponsor with Unity in the Community, and the kids can show us their passport and get a free bag fully stocked with school supplies to set them up for a wonderful school year.
Awesome. Oh, this is so exciting. This is all starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here in Riverfront Park along this Orange Bridge. Is that correct?
That's right. Through the Orange Bridge all the way through the Clock Tower Meadow.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very exciting day. So you can find more information on the event on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Allison Martinez reporting in Riverfront Park. Back to you guys.
Fun event for sure.
Really is great.
All right, this will be taking place down in there, as you were seeing, looking over Riverfront Park.
Right down in there. Yeah. In the meantime, hey, this morning, right here, right everywhere, looking pretty good air quality-wise.
Air quality-wise, we could see a little hitch in the giddy up, and we're going to cover that right now because I've been looking at some of the stuff a little closer, dialing it in a little bit. So right now we have good air quality and things are looking great. We were yesterday, and today's going to be great, and we don't have a lot of smoke coming over us because we have a westerly flow. But then we look at the smoke forecast and we extend it out a little bit, and we start to see on Saturday morning with that cloud cover coming in that we're going to be pulling in a little bit of that atmosphere that could contain some more smoke. For Saturday, we'll see that switch back to southwest flow, but Saturday we could see a little bit more smoke in the air. Good is forecasted for air quality not only today, but into tomorrow morning. 85 the high today. It's going to be very pleasant, very nice. Winds are going to be light out of the southwest. Southwest 5 to 10 overnight, 56 degrees. And again, mention the Perseid meteor showers. Potentially you'd be able to go those after sundown and to dusk. We do have the cloud cover coming in about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So this evening could be absolutely gorgeous. We will expect to see clear skies not only today but tonight, and then we'll see that potential as we see this cloud cover come in. Now about 3:59, 4 o'clock in the morning, we have some computer models saying you might see a little bit of a shower, but it's only because of the available moisture in the cloud cover. It is just there momentarily. Then we start to see the heat really build in. So this is going to be Sunday evening, and we've got that heat all the way through Spokane, really hot onto the west coast. So usually the coastal regions a little cooler. They have heat watch in effect today. And we're going to see that heat build up, and you know, Portland hitting 100 degrees, they don't like it. I don't think we do either, but we could see it by Tuesday or Wednesday, potentially. We're into the upper 90s. 85 into Spokane today. We'll see that in Ritzville, Colville, Bonners Ferry, mid-80s. Into Coeur d'Alene, 84 degrees. Still very nice. By the way, do you know they have a huge lake there? It's very enjoyable. All right, 85 today, 88 for Saturday. Sunday, now we start building up that heat, 92. Here's where we see the potential for triple digits. Not so much Monday, but it looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, we've got about a 40 to 60% chance of seeing 100-degree official temperatures Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 95. 98's hot, 100's hot, 101's hot. It's all hot.
And we haven't hit 100 yet.
No, 97 3 times so far, so the 98s would still be the hottest temperatures we've had so far this year.
We had predicted 100, right? We just didn't quite get there.
Didn't quite make it. And I know it's shocking that a weather forecast would come off just a couple of weeks. No, I don't even know. No, but,
I wasn't trying to do that.
No. But I'm saying you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And so now we're seeing that potential again.
Sure.
You weren't giving him a hard time.
No, it's fine.
He's so defensive.
My mom is going to text me there. You're always giving Mark such a hard time.
It's now 6:20. Oh, boy, it's been a rough week for the Pac-12, but few people know more about the conference than Bill Moos, what he thinks about Washington State's future.
And former Kook Aesop Winston catches his first NFL touchdown for the Seahawks. Highlights from the preseason win over the Vikes. Next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Friday morning. We'll be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Send them back to school looking and seeing their best. Get premium eyewear and A+ patient care from the experienced team at Shopko Optical. Cross off eye exams on your back-to-school checklist. Schedule their comprehensive exam today.
Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
It's here. The Epson Tour Road to the LPGA, August 21st through the 27th. Presented by Circling Raven Golf Club at 4 News Now. Circling Raven Golf Club has once again been chosen to host this women's professional golf tournament, August 21st through the 27th. More than 150 pros from 30 countries will compete for shares of the $200,000 purse. Come see the game's rising stars. The Epson Tour Road to the LPGA, presented by Circling Raven Golf Club and 4 News Now.
People who come to the Inland Northwest rave about its beauty.
For those of us who live and work here, we couldn't agree more. From its iconic history
to a ton of new beginnings.
We have farm-to-table roots and access to nature right out our back door.
And as a community member, BECU wants to honor those who work together to make life better for our region.
Help us celebrate everything that makes Spokane great. And remember, in tough times, good things are still happening here.
BECU is not for profit and all for Spokane.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Hot weather getting the best of your fridge?
Fred's Appliance has them in stock and ready for pickup or delivery. Side-by-sides, French door, or top mount, Fred's has refrigerators in stock and on sale. Some box stores advertise specials but make you wait weeks for delivery.
Fred's has local warehouses so you can get your new fridge today.
See the great buys and huge selection of refrigerators at your local Fred's Appliance.
Fred's Appliance, local like you.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
I spent 32 years in the Pac-12, and they were good years. And I hope that something can come out of this, but it's looking a little bleak right now.
Well, conference realignment has changed sports forever. Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesota. The Pac-12 is in shambles, and no one understands that more than former Washington State Athletic Director Bill Moos. Moos spent more than 30 years in the Pac-12. He was the athletic director at WSU, and the Pac-12 passed up the opportunity to add Texas and Oklahoma to the conference. He also oversaw the Pac-12's $3 billion television deal in 2011. We sat down with Moos to talk about the collapse of the Pac-12 and how it impacts Washington State.
some tough decisions have to be made. If Washington State can't find a place to land that can at least get them 3/4 of what they've got now and hopefully more, and it's beginning to look more and more like that may not be a possibility. So it would be a big hit. But I will say this. I feel that Washington State and Oregon State have value.
And you can hear more from Moose during our special report on conference realignment in the state of college sports coming here on 4 News Now very, very soon. Now, Seattle Seahawks opened up the preseason with a 24-13 win over the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the starters don't usually play in preseason games. Seahawks backup quarterback Drew Lock shined in this one. He only had 7 incomplete passes and threw a pair of touchdowns in the victory. Now, the Seahawks' next preseason game is a big one on August 19th at home against those pesky Dallas Cowboys. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Washington State University's Board of Regents is holding a special meeting this morning because of the Pac-12 shakeup.
Yeah, the next scheduled meeting wasn't supposed to happen until next month, but after Washington, Oregon, Utah, Arizona, and Arizona State left the conference last week, the board is no doubt scrambling to find another conference to call home. Last week, presidents and chancellors were told about a streaming deal with Apple TV that was supposed to be a way to grow revenue for the Pac-12, but it wasn't good enough to keep the conference together. Now, the Pac-12 will likely dissolve unless the 4 remaining schools decide to forge a path forward together. For WSU, the future of the Apple Cup also hangs in the balance. Questions are growing about whether it will be played regularly in Pullman going forward. And we say that because UW said they are committed to playing the Cougs, but not necessarily in Pullman, and the Cougs say, well, it doesn't make sense if we're not playing it
in both places.
Yeah, every other year.
And what that Board of Regents meeting starts in about a half an hour.
Yep, 7 o'clock. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we go to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up this morning on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new body cam footage and 911 calls of the harrowing moments after a 6-year-old fell from a Florida roller coaster.
911, where's the emergency?
You need to come to Fun Spot Orlando. This poor child fell off a roller coaster.
The tense moment seen here as paramedics help the boy. Police now say he could have fallen from as high as 30 feet, landing underneath the tracks. Roller coaster experts telling GMA what investigators could be looking at to see what went wrong.
They're going to be looking at structural components, nuts and bolts. My hope is that they would be looking at operational aspects of it as well, possibly the training logs with respect to the attendants and or operators that were tasked with training.
So you've seen it happen? And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you what bystanders say they saw during the incident with your GMA First Look. I'm Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Miami.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was diagnosed with AFib. The first inkling that something was wrong was I started to notice that I couldn't do things without losing my breath. I couldn't make it to the airport. Every 20 or 30 yards, I had to sit down and get my breath. Every physical exertion seemed to exhaust me. And finally, I went to the hospital where I was diagnosed with AFib. When I first noticed symptoms, which kept coming and going, I should have gone to the doctor and told him what was happening. Instead, I tried to let it pass. If you experience irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, you should talk to your doctor. AFib increases the risk of stroke about 5 times. I want my experience to help others understand the symptoms of atrial fibrillation. When it comes to your health, this is no time to wait.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Skelton's Carpet One, Lewiston.
Get $200 with a new checking account from Horizon Credit Union. We're here to guide you towards your dreams and put some extra cash in your pocket. Sign up in branch or online with the Get 200 promo code today.
Need to refresh a room in your home?
Yep, all of them.
Well, during the extended anniversary sale at Furniture Row, every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale.
Wait, all of them?
Follow me. Shop and save on the largest selection of sofas, dining tables, and beds at the lowest prices guaranteed. Save $200 on Doctor's Choice mattresses, any size, any model, with 5 years, no interest.
I think we're gonna need a bigger truck.
The anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
Welcome to Car Wash Plaza. Our unique touchless wash system is the best. The gantry system continuously moves while multiple spray nozzles cover every part of your car with advanced cleaning mixtures. Top, sides, even a bottom undercarriage. These nozzles deliver a powerful 800 PSI water jet, removing the dirt and harmful street chemicals.
It's the best in the Northwest. Find a location near you at carwashplaza.com.
Get $200 with a new checking account from Horizon Credit Union. We're here to guide you towards your dreams and put some extra cash in your pocket. Sign up in branch or online with the Get 200 promo code today.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Friday, August the 11th. TGIF, everyone. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. But if you like warm weather, you're going to like it.
Yeah, if you like hot weather, you're going to have to wait a while, but not for very long. Right now, we're starting off 57 degrees, sunny, blue sky, beautiful. 51 into Coeur d'Alene, so a little cooler. Taking a look at the 4 things you need to know. Sunny and warm today, no doubt about it. Tonight's going to be clear and mild. We'll start to see some cloud cover about 3 a.m. It's going to be continued dry all through next week and also heating up, and we'll talk about that at length. We want everyone to be knowledgeable of the fact that we do have some cool air out there. Now all I have to do is say it out loud. 44 degrees up into Deer Park, so a little cooler to the north. 52 into Post Falls. We have 54 into Cheney. We're sitting at mid-50s into the valley. Expecting to see, again, high thin clouds coming in overnight. A little thicker in the early morning hours Saturday. They're gone. Hit and miss clouds moving through the day, and partly cloudy conditions really for the most part, but it's going to be a nice day. And then we're going to see warmer temperatures coming in with temperatures nearing 100 degrees next week. Today, it's going to be that average day. We're going to see at noon about 78 degrees, and then our high today is going to be 85. That's looking pretty good.
Well, devastating wildfires continue to rage across parts of Maui and Hawaii's Big Island.
But this morning, help is on the way from the White House. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with details.
President Joe Biden announcing he's approved a major disaster declaration for Hawaii, opening up federal resources to help victims recover.
Anyone who's lost a loved one whose home has been damaged or destroyed is going to get help immediately.
The president mobilizing U.S. military assets to aid Hawaii's first responders, including more than 130 National Guardsmen and military aircraft, such as Black Hawk helicopters, to help with the firefight and search and rescue operations. Right now, Hawaii's Governor Josh Green saying that this fire will likely be the largest natural disaster in Hawaii state's history. And this is more new video that came in yesterday. Officials say at least 55 people have died from the wildfires on Maui, and at least 1,000 people are still reported missing. Firefighters are still working to contain the flames, but in the latest update from Maui officials, they confirmed that the wildfires are now about 80% contained. And crews are still conducting search and rescue operations right now, meaning that these numbers could change within the next 24 hours. So we'll be sure to keep you updated on this story. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Major airlines are helping travelers rebook their trips to Hawaii because of the devastating wildfires in Maui. American, Southwest, United, and Hawaiian Airlines are currently waiving change fees for flights to and from Maui's main airport. The state is discouraging any non-essential travel to Maui. A Spokane Valley family is reunited on the devastated island of Maui.
Yeah, they are in Hawaii to celebrate the life of their aunt. Angie Johnson joined her cousin and uncle at a timeshare in Maui. It was supposed to be a special trip for them to remember a lost loved one, but it all took a turn when Hurricane Dora hit Tuesday and much of the island lost power. Johnson says after the power was out, communications about evacuations, shelter, and where to find power was nearly non-existent.
And as we came around the corner, you started to see the smoke and the flames, and there was soot and ashes on the highway, and then the flames were all over the road.
But last night, Johnson says she found her uncle, who was stuck on the other side of the island. Johnson explained it's been difficult to connect with him due to cell phone outages and a lack of power to charge phones. Just glad they're all together now. Well, Spokane has had several close calls this fire season, including that Sunset fire last week in the West Hills.
As flames inched toward houses and businesses, some people didn't get evacuation notices. In fact, some people had no idea there was a fire until they saw fire bosses in the sky. Camille Troxel is one of them. She tells 4 News Now that she was working from home and stepped outside to her patio to work outside. That's when a plane flew overhead and dropped a sea of fire retardant on the flames she didn't even know about. Her friends who texted her saying she was right next to the fire a half hour before the emergency alert system told her about it. Her neighbors, however, had a head start and seemed to have been notified earlier.
When I stepped outside to the parking lot, it appeared as people must have because the parking lot was fairly empty. I had an elderly neighbor downstairs who was standing there waiting for someone to come get her, but they weren't letting anyone through. So how is she supposed to get out? How are those people who aren't tech savvy or relying on tools that cause equity issues? And that's a scary thing when it's moving that fast.
No one was injured in this fire, and the Spokane County Emergency Management Team said that evacuation notices could be distorted if you have an older phone. But the only way to receive evacuation notices from the county is to make sure that you are registered, your email or your phone number on their website.
Well, more Americans are failing to make payments on their credit cards and auto loans. A report from Moody's Investors Service this week shows late payments of at least 30 days are past pre-COVID levels. The numbers are still below the levels of the Great Recession, but they're a sign Americans are struggling to keep up with higher prices.
Instacart is accepting food stamps in all 50 states now. That means you can buy groceries online with SNAP benefits. The program includes more than 10,000 stores across the country. Medical students at Washington State University Spokane campus have a better space now to learn and study.
The upgraded Elson S. Floyd School of Medicine building will allow new programs and put more professionals into the field to address the healthcare worker shortage. The ribbon cutting on the new building took place yesterday afternoon. WSU leaders call it an investment in the state's future healthcare workforce. The building features upgraded classrooms and flexible learning spaces.
We're students, so we live in small apartments, and it's hard to study at home because you don't have that separation between home and school. So it's really nice to have this new, beautiful building to come to and have a space to study.
Now, before the upgrade, the School of Medicine was split over several buildings on campus. The College of Medicine recently graduated its 3rd class.
And many, many more to come. It is now 6:36.
All right, we're going to send things back over to Mark Peterson, and it's going to be a nice night to be outside.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, temperatures about 82 as you get into the 7 o'clock hour. By 9, 72 degrees. The Perseid meteor shower, you should be able to see it pretty well tonight. Until about 2 in the morning, we'll see more cloud cover. We're going to have more on the heat that is coming in. That's coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication.
As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are encouraging you to once again wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedoms we enjoy as Americans.
Stop into any Global branch and pick up a red pin to show your support. Then wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, PowerSwabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the PowerSwabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
Well, they're whiter, they're brighter, and I feel better about my smile. And it was so easy to do.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick Pen with your order. The Quick Stick Pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 50% off and your free Quick Stick Pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Welcome back. A nationwide blood shortage is concerning a local hospital.
The chief medical officer for Providence Inland Northwest says since the pandemic, fewer and fewer people have been donating blood. That's a concern when you consider the demand for blood and plasma almost doubles this time of year. Providence Sacred Heart Medical Center and children's hospitals see a 62% increase in major trauma injuries from May through October. Their need for blood products increases 84% in the summer months, which is why Dr. Getz says it matters when fewer people donate blood.
Been really able to keep up with the need that we have now, but we can't promise that we'll be able to do so moving forward. So that's why we really need people to be active in our community and to donate blood.
If you are able to donate blood at any donation center, Dr. Getz says it will be used. If you're looking for a place to donate near you, check out KXLY.com. Look for this story. We have a link with lots of different locations.
20 minutes before 7 o'clock on a Friday. It's going to cool start. We're right there. It's going to be very sunny all day today. So maybe a light layer as you head out. You won't need it for long. Shades, of course, all day long. 85 will be our high today.
Congress is inching closer to releasing information about UFOs the government has held for years, driven in part by the huge interest in last month's UFO hearings. Tomorrow at the North Spokane Library on East Hawthorne, Maureen Morgan of the Washington Mutual UFO Network will talk about those hearings and propose unidentified aerial phenomenon disclosure legislation. You can also meet Peter Davenport, the director of the National UFO Reporting Center. It's tomorrow from 1 to 4, and it is free to attend. Could be really cool if you're into UFOs and all that stuff.
Yes, indeed. It is now 6:41.
All right, our Allison Martinez live in Riverfront Park this morning.
The region's biggest multicultural event is happening right here in Riverfront Park tomorrow. We'll have all the information you need to attend coming up on 4 News Now.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Feel protected under our roof with expert agents who will find the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy your dreams. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
It's easy to get lost in investment research. Introducing JP Morgan Personal Advisors.
Hey, David.
Connect with an advisor to create your personalized plan.
Let's find the right investments for your goals. Okay, great.
JP Morgan Wealth Management.
You ready?
More than ready.
Blue Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we do one thing, and we do it well. We're plumbers. In fact, we're the largest plumbing company in the region, and we're proud to say we've been voted the best plumbing company since 2009. We give you upfront pricing, so you know exactly what you'll pay before we start. And we do everything from drain cleaning to trench and sewer repair. So if you want your plumbing done right the first time, call a plumber. And call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
Get a free Makita Impact Driver Kit or a tabletop pellet grill now when you build a deck with wood decking or TimberTech or Trex composite deck and railing from Par. Visit par.com for details.
What are you going to build?
Great Homes of Idaho is having their grand opening August 11th through the 13th in Post Falls. Come in and tour their beautiful model homes by Kit Custom Home Builders, highly customizable with features and options you'll love. Great Homes has been helping customers in Montana create their dream homes for over 25 years. And with their expansion to Post Falls, they would love to help you experience the same. Join them for their August celebration featuring prize drawings and a 20% discount certificate towards numerous upgrades. Only available during this grand opening weekend.
Feel protected under our roof with expert agents who will find the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy your dreams. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chewelah.
It's now 6:44. Tomorrow, you can celebrate all cultures in Riverfront Park.
Unity in the Community is Spokane's biggest multicultural celebration. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez joins us once again live to share what you can expect from tomorrow's big event.
Good morning. It has been a beautiful sunny morning here in Riverfront Park, and we are talking about Unity in the Community. This is the 29th annual celebration of this event. It's happening tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. in Riverfront Park. Now, I'm joined with some of the core team members that are making this huge event happen. Now, we are talking about what people can expect from the event. Now, you told me that there's a passport feature that kids can enjoy. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the kids get to enter the cultural villages and get a passport, and they will tour each of our villages and get a stamp on their passport, and at the end they'll get their bag of school supplies.
Very cool. How fun and interactive. Now we have a little bit of a sneak peek here of one of these cultural villages booths that we have going on. Tell me about everything that we have here.
We do, and this is just such a small snippet of what our villages look like. This is a representation of a bit of what Japan will offer during the event. They've provided here an origami samurai helmet, and they will give this to kids as long as the supplies will last. Each child will also receive their name written in Japanese on a bookmark.
Yeah, very cool. And this is a great way to experience and learn about different cultures if you haven't had the opportunity to travel, and you're just getting all of it right here, all in one go here in Riverfront Park. Now, we have some great members of the community that are stepping up to kind of support this event and make it all happen, STCU being one of them. Now, can you tell us a little bit about your role in this event and what people can expect?
Sure. So STCU is so proud to be an in-partnership sponsor with Unity in the Community, and where you'll find us on Saturday is at the end of the Howard Street Bridge. We'll have our tent there, and we will have over 1,000 bags of stuffed to the brim with school supplies. The kids that go through the cultural villages and get their passport stamped after learning about each country and culture can come find us at the booth and get a bag, and they'll be ready to go for the school year.
Very cool. Now, Marisa earlier told me a great thing that I just loved is that once people come and experience this event once, they just keep coming back. So if you haven't yet, maybe start the tradition tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. And where is this all taking place?
Here at Clock Tower Meadow and on the Orange Bridge here, right by the fountain.
Very cool. We're looking forward to it. And more information on the event could be found on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Riverfront Park, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now. Thank you for joining me.
Okay, it's going to be a great day, and there is where it all happens, right below there. You can't miss it once you start walking through the park.
Yep, sun is out already here this morning. We talked about seeing some of that haze out there, but air quality is still really good.
Air quality is good. We're starting to see a little more particulate matter. We have harvest underway, construction underway, so all of that tends to sort of hang there too. So we get that. It's not just smoke. We will see the potential of a little more smoke tomorrow, at least for the morning hours, and then should be alleviated by the afternoon. We're in good air quality right now, and in fact, we don't see a lot of smoke. By tomorrow early morning, we could still pull a little bit out of Canada, and that could increase it a touch. We do have sunny conditions today, 85 degrees, south winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, 56 for the overnight low with southwest winds 5 to 10. Grant you, on the ground, 5 to 10, but we could see upper atmosphere smoke coming in from the north. So that's what we're going to be tracking. We look at the forecast radar, and, well, we're not going to see any real rain for today in the central or eastern part of the state. North Idaho will remain dry, as will Montana. We get through this evening. Now we see that upper atmosphere change out a little bit, and we've got some cloud cover coming in. Again, could have a little smoke connected to that, but it would be upper atmosphere. We look at the heat that's coming in, and this is going to be the key. We're going to see this Sunday afternoon. We really start building in, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have this heat that's going to hang out with us. On the other side of the Rockies, it's going to be cool air up into parts of Montana. So everybody is going to be a little different over the next week, but we're going to be on the hot side. 84 will be the high into St. Mary's and Pullman. We're going to be at 85, 91 into the Tri-Cities. Wenatchee, you're at 89 and sunny today with maybe some winds firing up. It's going to be a warm-up, 88 for Saturday, Sunday, 92, and then nearing 100 as we get into the middle of next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, those 2 days, we have the potential for it. Just want to give you a heads up. That you can't barely read that. I just can't pick a good color. Lions Club Car Show. Remember a year ago a tornado went through areas around Rockford? And they had like 24 hours to get ready to make it available for the car show. They're doing it again tomorrow, 10 to 2. It was their biggest car show ever last year after the tornado. They're hoping to see as many people come in for tomorrow, so get your classic cars ready.
Weather should be better.
Oh, it's going to be good? Yeah, it's going to be great. The only cleanup may be a little raking.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. It is now just about 10 minutes before the hour.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest as we take a look at One Spokane Stadium. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Is it your day to water? Know if you are odd or even and be water wise this summer.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it. I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Whether it's readying your remodel, getting some getaway time, planning those perfect moments, turning your side hustle into a full-time gig, or consolidating your bills into one easy payment, you don't need to wait for someday to do the things you want to do. Achieve tomorrow's dreams today with a Momentum Home Equity Line of Credit. And when you get in motion now, you'll get a special introductory rate for the first 6 months. Get a jump on your dreams today. Horizon Credit Union. Your path, our purpose.
You know, you've got it pretty good. Streaming this much stuff was never this easy.
Yes! Let's go!
Nice eye thingies.
They're collagen boosters.
Get internet on the Xfinity 10G network made for streaming for $19.99 a month for 12 months. And Add Now TV for $20. It's the best value in live TV and streaming.
You guys like this show too?
Yes, chef!
Get way more into what you're into when you stream on the Xfinity 10G network.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Introducing the pizza so nice, we pepperonied it twice. The new double pepperoni crazy crust pizza from Little Caesars. Picture this: classic pepperoni and crispy curly old world pepperoni, sprinkled with toasted cheeses, finished with a garlic parmesan crust that must be seen in slow-mo to be believed. Holy moly, are you picturing this? Get a large double pepperoni crazy crust for just $8.99. Available all day or hot and ready from 4 to 8 p.m. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Wilmer Valderrama. And Scott Hoying from Pentatonics. Plus, we're making ice cream with science. I'm coming to you, Callie.
Watch Callie today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:53 is your time. Let's get you ready for your Friday and the weekend here in the Morning Sprint.
Sydney Charles has the latest on the devastating Maui wildfires. At least 55 people now reported dead.
Allison Martinez live with a preview of Unity in the Community, the area's biggest multicultural event.
But let's get to Mark's forecast to help you plan your weekend.
Planning that weekend is going to be pretty easy. It's going to be high and dry. It's going to be sunny, but it is going to get warmer. Right now, we're sitting at 57 degrees with a clear sky. It's a gorgeous morning. Expecting cool temperatures up into Deer Park, into Cheney 54. We're all going to warm up. Spirit Lake, you're at 44 degrees. Here's our day today. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures at noon into the upper 70s. We're going to be at 85 for our high today.
We're tracking new details on the Maui wildfires. They spread rapidly due to very dry conditions stemming from a drought combined with powerful winds. Officials now say at least 55 people have died and at least 1,000 people are still reported missing. Maui County officials say about 80% of those wildfires were contained overnight, but a threat still looms with fire fueling dry conditions and strong winds still in the forecast. The latest on the devastation is coming up next on Good Morning America.
And major airlines are helping travelers rebook their trips to Hawaii because of the devastating fires in Maui. American, Southwest, United, and Hawaiian Airlines are currently waiving change fees for flights to and from Maui's main airport. The state is discouraging any non-essential travel to Maui.
A woman's in jail this morning accused of starting last week's wildfire near Finch Arboretum. Police caught her on the other side of the state in Tukwila. Detectives say they believe Vicki Smith started 3 fires last Thursday in West Spokane, including the Sunset Hill fire that forced hundreds of people from their homes. Investigators believe Smith is responsible for a number of threats written on a viaduct downtown saying, "Burn Spokane down." Smith is charged with 3 counts of first-degree arson and could face additional charges related to the graffiti threats. She is currently in the King County Jail.
Spokane Valley firefighters rushed to the scene of this RV fire that erupted into flames near Sprague and Sullivan at around 8 o'clock last night. Crews put it out, keeping it from spreading to a nearby field. They are still investigating the cause of this fire.
The sudden closure of Daybreak Youth Services continues to put stress on parents in the Spokane area who are seeking substance abuse care for their children. While many parents are scrambling to find alternatives, local medical organization, the Native Project, wants parents to know about the services it offers. Native Project's lead counselor says more patients are left with anxiety after Daybreak stopped operating and don't know what to do. To find out more about the Native Project, head to KXLY.com.
Sports tourism is a major moneymaker for Spokane, and it's only going to grow with the addition of 2 brand new USL soccer teams and the completion of the downtown stadium. But right next door to that stadium, the Podium already brings in a wide range of different sporting events to the city, and these are huge revenue drivers for the local economy. Each event generates up to millions of revenue from tourism spending at local stores, hotels, and restaurants. The next event at the Podium is the World Badminton Tournament next month, bringing in athletes and others from more than 40 countries here to the Lilac City.
Tomorrow is the 29th annual Unity in the Community celebration. This event is a great opportunity to learn about different cultures all in one place. This will start at 10 a.m. and last until 4 p.m. right here in Riverfront Park. You can expect food, performances, and plenty of cultural experiences. For more information on the event, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Riverfront Park this morning, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
More than 400 new parking spaces are coming to the airport this fall. Spokane International will soon begin work expanding the Sea Concourse lot, a project that's expected to be completed this November. During construction, parking in that space, though, will be limited.
Congress is inching closer to releasing information about UFOs the government has held for years, driven in part by huge interest in last month's UFO hearings. So tomorrow at the North Spokane Library on East Hawthorne, Maureen Morgan of the Washington Mutual UFO Network will talk about those hearings and propose unidentified aerial phenomenon disclosure legislation. It's tomorrow from 1 to 4, and it is free for you to attend.
Medical students at Washington State University's Spokane campus now have a better space to learn and study. The upgraded Elson S. Floyd School of Medicine building will allow new programs and put more professionals into the field to address the healthcare worker shortage. The ribbon cutting on the new building took place yesterday afternoon. WSU leaders call it an investment in the state's future healthcare workforce. The building features upgraded classrooms and flexible learning spaces. You can learn more about the new building on KXLY.com. We'll take one last check of weather this hour right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
4 News Now Fire Watch coverage.
That fire has grown exponentially.
With resources on TV, online, and on the go with the 4 News Now app. Fire Watch coverage to keep you safe. That's what we mean when we say expect more on 4 News Now.
You could win $10,000 cash. Mr. Casino Hotel in Chewelah is giving away $10,000 cash to lucky grand prize winners on 2 Saturdays. Saturday, August 12th, and again on Saturday, August 26th. $10,000 cash to each grand prize winner. Will it be you? Drawings start at 6 p.m. Play your favorite games and earn entries to win. Learn more at MrQuad.com.
Temperatures into the mid-50s to upper 50s. It's a sunny start to the day. It's looking really nice. Our forecast, we're going to see temperatures warming up nicely. All afternoon, you're going to be around 80 degrees. 85 will be our high today. We'll see that at 3, 4, 5 o'clock hour. 88 tomorrow, Sunday 92, and then the heat. Temperatures nearing 100 degrees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We want you to get ready for that. We'll keep you up to date.
Ooh, it's going to get hot next week. All right, listen, this is for my Cougar people. It's been a rough week for Cougar Nation. We hope that we'll have answers, something good coming our way. The Board of Regents meeting in just a few seconds from now. Hang in there, guys.
See ya.